Hello everybody, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. This will be the 4th episode. Thanks for joining me. Okay, well, let's see what mysteries we have in store. I believe we were about to go to court. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. Yeah, here we go. This is either Marjorie or someone else or someone that we not... I don't know. Do we keep them lighting? Nah, there's nothing else to see here anyway. Is there? Fuck off, mate. It's my room. Do you know what? We better go. Whoa. Lost control of my character there. Well, who are you, you scrote?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Well, who are you? Oh, come in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
We just let grotty children into our houses, rooms. At least he's got that bucket. Oh, he must be a slave. He's doing stuff for me. Well,
Begging your
servant, I
pardon,
guess.
milady, but you all right?
Coals.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Never talk in King's
I'm fine.
Landing.
Thank you.
The walls
Of
have
course,
ears, you know. He could be one of Varys'
Please hurry if you can.
pigeons,
Lady
whatever he
Marjorie will
calls
be
them.
here any minute.
Birds.
Of course, milady.
You don't want Varys to learn things that he's not supposed to learn. Having an inside knowledge of
Work
the
for Lady Marjorie?
books and TV series will help, I think.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Don't tell him anything.
Of course, milady.
No one gets to know anything, even the blatantly obvious. They could try and twist it and manipulate it. Now be careful in King's Landing. I think we're navigating the political shitstorm that is one scroty looking boy. Aha! If it isn't Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're
I
ready.
knew that.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Stuff. And that. Who's that?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Well, that's very
a
kind.
dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
That's very nice of you.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Can't
Of
go
course,
straight in there with the
but
pleading
you
for help
must
yet.
not despair. We will get through this together.
Unless I
You
leave it
must
to
understand
who's
there
that?
are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Indeed.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Yeah,
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
that bitch.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
See? Gotta be careful being a northerner.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Sounds very
course
familiar,
not.
doesn't it?
It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Any other northerner
She
that she might...
demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort.
That
for
woman
what I
behind
don't know,
us must
but
be a creature
she's
of
waiting for
Cersei.
us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady.
Didn't want to click
I'm
that
not
one.
a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her.
I was going to
Humour
agree,
her.
but anyway.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
Marjorie is a
See if the
lovely
Queen
lady.
Regent is ready to receive us.
But then again, they all appear lovely in King's Landing, I suppose. Lovely looking, lovely sounding, and then they stab you in the back. Okay, so now we can speak candidly, I guess.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
It's true. Who is she? Definitely Cersei's creature.
Good luck.
That face. She may have wished me luck, but she could have been signing my death warrant with that look. Good luck. I'm going to kill you. Oh, well, here they are. Look, Tyrion the Imp and Cersei Lannister. I actually do quite like Tyrion. He's a great character.
You can do this.
Both books and the limited TV series that I've seen, he is a funny character. Alright, we're in charge here. Oh, they're mumbling. This is not going to be good. I mean, Cersei always twists things. And I don't think I'm...
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Yes, yes.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Yeah, hi. Don't call me a traitor and that. I better kneel, hadn't I? Otherwise she'll make something of it. See?
The girl knows
she
her
liked that.
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester
Hate
is
her.
a northern house
Not her.
loyal to the king.
Indeed.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
The girl has a name.
Is your family
whore.
loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should
That was
ask
rude.
the
I
new
shouldn't
Lord
say that.
Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
No, that was a good answer.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Indeed.
Clever girl.
Thanks.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
Yeah.
The girl did
nothing
say
satisfies
her
her.
loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Do you know?
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Are they? I don't know.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Fair enough. Not sure why I said that. That was really
Old allegiances are
provoking,
not
wasn't it?
easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Yeah.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another
I
house.
feel like I'm treading
I imagine
lightly
you'd
here.
do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask
Some
any Lannister,
things.
and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock.
Is that right?
It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
Indeed.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Exactly.
It raises an interesting question.
No,
I
it doesn't.
suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
Can we fault her for her mistake?
I don't know.
Should she be held accountable?
You would hold her accountable, probably.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Exactly.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
Oh, shut your
If
face.
there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
Can it?
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Like the one standing right
pretending
before
to be
us.
something they're not.
Oh, another
Who
one.
knows what lurks within their hearts?
We all know what's
You
in
are
her
a girl
heart.
from the north, here in service
Incest.
to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute,
Yes.
beyond question.
Yes, yes. Baelic
If your
spittle to the
loyalties
king.
were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Marjorie can remember that all she wants. She knows if I
is
said
a threat to the
anything
crown, isn't
else,
she?
I would be fucked.
The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a
Lannisters.
word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Don't know how well I played that. Cersei doesn't seem to hate me. Should I have just taken Marjorie's side? I'm supposed to get Marjorie's help. Cersei certainly won't help me. Tyrion probably won't either.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Oh, that's nice for you.
Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have
you
my
for saying
condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Maybe we can
These
trust
are
Tyrion.
trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated,
No, she
although
was not.
Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
Indeed.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Hope so.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades.
Oh,
I
yes.
take mine in thwarting them.
Ah.
We must find our amusements where we can.
Indeed.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house.
Indeed, she
It
did.
is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
You can help my family.
If he wants to.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
That would be
Lady
great.
Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Maybe we
Are you
don't.
willing to risk that?
Am I? I don't know.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Let's do it.
Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise Sansa
Did
I
that
will
help?
join her for dinner tonight.
I'm all over the place with this.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful.
Always gotta
This
like
is not the
Tyrion.
North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Damn right. More like a nest of... I struggle for another word. Explosive kittens. That's what it's like. It's like a nest of explosive kittens. So cute and cuddly, looking great on the outside, then you cuddle it close and boom!
I was worried.
Off comes your head.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I'd rather not discuss it.
Yeah, I still
if you
don't trust
mind.
this woman. I
Of
don't even know who
course
she
not.
is.
It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Yeah. Unless you're a
Lady
spy.
Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Oh, I bet.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
LOL.
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Yeah, be careful of that one.
I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
Yeah, bitch. Put
We're
it
just
back.
having a bit of fun.
You know, you can have your fun.
That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Weird, probably. Especially if he's an annoying little brat
Would
like
you marry
Joffrey.
Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain
Twattishness.
arc about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Yes. She's a
Right.
family girl.
Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Well, how nice of you. God, you're not selfish, are you?
Let's see. Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Ha 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 ha. The man looks like a woman. No. Woman looks like a man.
What are you doing?
I knew that'd go wrong.
Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan.
Indeed.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
It's true.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
Oh, the intrigue. Oh, no, men are never
Queen
powerful.
was pleased by your display, Mirror.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Maybe Tyrion will help us, but maybe
There's
we should
always
still try and get
someone
Marjorie to
please
help.
or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Oh,
Once
yes.
they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
If they know your true heart in this place, they cut it out.
Do you agree?
Do I agree? No. I'm going to say, it only matters what you say. No, it's hard to
People are
please.
not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
That's what I
You
said.
learn very quickly.
See? I know stuff.
Your words to Cersei
Stick with me and
were
you'll go
brave,
far.
But I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Was.
Thank you, my lady. There's
smart.
been something on my mind. Something important.
Are we going to play her and Tyrion off against each other? That sounds damn stupid. Actually, no, it's not. Everyone in King's Landing does that. We are asking.
I did have a favour to
Maybe I'm
ask of
trusting
you
too
in
many
return.
people. Fuck it, we're doing it now.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah.
Oh
There are no
shit!
secrets
No,
between
you
us.
can't. No, I don't trust her. Shit, don't say it. Oh
It's
no.
about my family.
No, I don't. This is bad. This is
I
bad.
trust her.
I really don't. I don't trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Don't trust you, Sarah. Sorry. Get out. Never trust anyone in King's Landing. Doesn't matter who you insult. Let her remember it. I'm right.
Go on. Ask.
Yeah, here we go.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
This is
Ramsay Snow.
asking a lot of people for help. This is
What
probably
would
not
you have
good.
me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
We're asking two people to do the same thing here. Might as well you ask on behalf of your mother.
That is no small request. Especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Blame the mother.
Joffrey knows only too
Seems a bit
well your
unfair.
family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Yes, please. Please.
Is the situation that dire?
Actually, yes.
Joffrey will not look favourably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt.
Best to owe
My
someone
family
something
will forever be in your debt.
to get somewhere in King's Landing. Owe a favour.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Here we go.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
That is true.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
I don't know how well this is going to go. What if two ravens arrive? Oof.
Very well. I'll make your request,
Oh,
but
wow.
I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family.
Hopefully I
at
don't get
once.
my head cut off for this. I probably will. Asking people for help in King's Landing is just like, well, drinking poison and hoping that you're immune. And that's where I'm going to have to leave episode 4. Thanks a lot for joining me, everybody. Pretty interested in how this is going. It's interesting navigating all the intrigue in court with Cersei. I hope that went as well as I think it did. I hope I didn't just get House Forrester absolutely slaughtered. But I guess we'll see in the next one. Thanks a lot for joining me, everybody. Please leave a like if you liked, it helps me out a lot. And by all means, go over to the channel, subscribe, there's plenty more. But for now, see you later.